Appreciate it. Peter Searcy, ladies and gentlemen, who'll be back. Colby Helton from Meridian Acupuncture and Herbal Medicine. So happy to have you here.
So happy to be here.
You know, we met a couple of months ago at a fundraiser for Louisville Youth Choir, and I met your partner, Robert, and two of the other partners. I think there are four of you in Meridian Acupuncture, right? And so you actually were the one who answered my request to experience acupuncture before you came on the radio. So what I would like to know from you is, how did you go from being a St. X guy to being an herbalist and an acupuncturist? That's not the typical track that we think of.
Right.
Yeah, for guys who graduate from St. X. They're engineers, they're lawyers, they're all these great things. This is unique. I like it.
Well, it certainly wasn't the plan from the get-go. St. X is great because one of their best resources is the teachers that they have.
Absolutely.
And there's a guy there named Richard Ayers. He teaches Chinese. And he takes a group of students every year to China, and I was lucky enough to experience that after my freshman year.
Wow.
And went on to take his Chinese class and then stuck with it in college. And in college, I took another trip to China that was all about learning about the Chinese public health system, how Chinese medicine kind of plays a role in their public health system.
Amazing.
And from there, it just kind of planted the seed. And after I graduated college, I spent some more time in China, and finally decided this is what I want to do, go into Chinese medicine.
Well, I love it. When I walked into Meridian Acupuncture the other day, which it's in the little Wallace Center there, 311 Wallace Avenue in St. Matthews, very close to Simply Thai.
That's right.
And I walked in and I immediately felt what I guess could only be described as the great feng shui. I mean, the way that the place is decorated, that's laid out, you've done a beautiful job with it, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
More importantly are the services that you provide, and those go from acupuncture to herbal medicine to massage therapy, and I experienced the acupuncture, and I actually asked you to take some pictures of me. So we've got those on our Ustream feed, and, you know, obviously... in the middle of my third eye, as you described it.
Right.
And the whole purpose of acupuncture is really a profound mystery to a lot of people. Give us the basic 5-second explanation of what this needle therapy does.
Right. Well, it's about balancing the body. Right? You can't be sick if your body is in perfect harmony. And a lot of times, you know, what we go through in life throws us out of whack. And by harmonizing the organs and the meridians associated with those organs, we can bring the body back into balance and feel healthy.
And herbal medicine is a big part of that, too. And one of the specialties that Meridian is offering is the fact that all of your ingredients are raw, and you've got jar after jar after jar of these delicious, natural, fresh, raw roots and everything else.
Right. It's actually pretty rare for an acupuncturist to also do herbal medicine as well, just because in China, typically you specialize in one or the other.
Yes.
It's even more rare for someone to have a completely fully stocked raw herbal pharmacy. Many people use kind of the pre-made pills and things like that, and we think the potency is so important.
Yes.
So we use all of the raw whole food ingredients and prepare them for our patients that way.
I love that, and you're actually kind of like a compound pharmacist of herbal medicine. You're pulling from all these things, and you're putting together these pieces of equipment that people can use to deal with life in so many ways. I mean, from physical to mental to emotional to stress. You're kind of covering the whole gamut for treatment.
Exactly. That's absolutely right. So, like you said, everything from sports injuries to insomnia, common
menopause.
Colds.
Guess
menopause,
what?
Absolutely.
I have to say it at least once every show. But, you know, I felt great when I walked out of there. And it's lasted a week. So I thank you. And so does everyone else who knows me.
I'm so glad to hear it.
The initial consultation is kind of fun because you sat and talked to me for, I don't know, 45 minutes about all the different things, had me fill out some extensive paperwork, and I found out what it was like to actually go into, you know, a different type of medicine. You're really approaching it on a totally different level from doctors. You see the body as a whole instead of just treating a broken ankle or an injured leg or whatever. You're treating my entire system.
Absolutely. A lot of times people come in and they say, can you give me the headache treatment or the headache formula? And it doesn't really work that way. You really do have to look at the whole pattern, the whole person, and kind of understand constitutionally what's going on with their body. Why are they getting headaches, or why are they having these menopause symptoms, for example? And then every treatment and every formula is individually tailored to the patient's needs, and that's how we have such great success.
Okay, so I found it fascinating that you listened to my voice, you looked into my eyes, you felt my pulses in my ankles and in my arms. Tell me what you're looking for in that initial assessment.
Well, it's basically the big things that give us information. Of course, question answering. We can start to paint a picture. And then we use especially facial diagnosis, tongue diagnosis, and pulse palpitation to really get a good read on what's going on. You can learn a lot from the tongue just because it's actually the only muscle that we can see in the body. So we get a good sense of kind of circulation in the body, moisture level.
He told me my tongue was dry, Peter, just FYI. So I'm drinking a lot more water.
That's good to know.
And then the pulses
Working
actually represent all of the organs in the body. So you can feel, how does the spleen feel? How does the kidney feel? And then balance them accordingly.
Pretty incredible. And when you go in to a place that is offering acupuncture and herbal medicine, you can only hope that there's a massage therapist on staff.
Absolutely.
And you have one.
A fantastic one. She's great. She has magic fingers.
Really? That's good, because everybody I know is under stress.
Yeah, and she's actually in the process of learning a new technique that's just going to blow people away, I think. So
now,
we're very excited about that.
Is this the woman? I know there's 2 guys and 2 gals who own this. Is this the woman who's the yoga instructor? Or the other one?
The yoga instructor is another one. So that's kind of one of our other back pocket secrets that we have.
Ancient Chinese secret, as they used to say on the old commercials. Yeah, I love that.
But she incorporates kind of the practice of Chinese medicine and understanding of that into her yoga teachings. So she's a great resource as well.
Okay, and the massage therapist is available. Now, the nice thing is that you can go into Meridian. You guys have great hours, and there's a beautiful website. And I really like what you've done with your website because it just moves and it gives you so much information. How can we get more information from you? Do you want to give us a telephone number that we can actually call if we have questions about acupuncture or herbal medicine or massage therapy?
You can. The website's a great way to reach us. You're welcome, of course, to stop on by. We're actually pretty flexible about even taking walk-ins most of the time.
That's great.
And, of course, give us a call at 290-8788. And it's
bank is and where the old Sears building is. Well, Simply Thai actually is still there, which is good.
Yeah.
So if you want to see Meridian, that's where it is. And it's an absolutely beautiful shop. Now, tell me who designed it, because it's got to be a combination of the 4 of you, or did you hire a professional?
It was definitely a group effort, but it's all us. All of our creative energies went into designing the place, from the layout, kind of the specific feng shui of the place, as you mentioned.
Yes.
In terms of getting energy to flow properly, keep it inviting. The paint scheme, the color scheme, and everything.
The colors are beautiful.
It's all 100% us.
Do you have anything special that's coming up that you want to take this opportunity to talk about? Because if you have any introductory rates or offers or special programs, you want people to be able to take advantage of those.
We've been kicking around a couple ideas. Nothing concrete in the next couple of weeks, but follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
And we have that stuff up all the time. I think we are due up for a cooking demonstration.
Oh, that would be nice. So actually cooking what?
Well, we had one, they're called Cooking with the 5 Elements, and they're demonstrations that correspond to the seasons.
Fun.
So we did one for the winter, and I think we should have a spring one coming up pretty soon.
Oh, that sounds like fun. And you can find out more about all of the wonderful practices at Meridian. And we also want to thank you for being a sponsor of Take It From Tara.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you for being with us today. And we'll have you back, and I'm certainly going to be in for another acupuncture treatment because I think it was a lot of fun.